Welcome back, Ice GT gamers. This is Ice GT coming to you live from Southern California. I do apologize for the lateness of the stream. I know I'm about 25 minutes late getting started here, but feeling a little bit under the weather. Got some gastroenteritis going on, and let's just say I may need to go AFK through the middle of this stream just to make it through from one end to the other. Hopefully that won't happen. Been under the effects of this nasty bug for, oh gosh, the last 6 days, and I'm really hoping that it doesn't last as long as it did last time, because I was down for 16 days, if you can believe that. Let's try to get on to a more positive note. Tonight we're going to be showing you some more live gameplay in World of Warships, and the new Ranked Battle Season 2 is out. And for this, they have thrown in the new challenge system, where you get extra flags and a bunch more bonuses for ranking up in the new system. Big changes in the ranked battle system for season 2. In the old season, you started off back at it was like rank 26, 25, 24, somewhere around there, way deep in the 20s. This time around, they started everyone at rank 17. Although for some strange reason my account instantly got bumped up to rank 16. I'm not quite sure exactly how that happened, but hey, I got free flags out of it, so certainly can't complain. I went ahead and played one battle each, even in my Cleveland and in my Warspite Tier 6 ships, and quickly got up to rank 15. Another interesting change about the new ranked battle season is that they've made it so that you can advance all the way up to rank 10 without the fear of losing any stars or ranks from losses. So you don't have to worry about having to win consecutive battles or losing a rank until you start fighting for rank 9. Now, where things get really interesting are in the last 5 ranks. They've put up some pretty interesting bonuses and things for the last 5 ranks, and one of the things that I actually already won was a free port slot. So I'm happy about that. It means that I can probably keep the Cleveland when I move on to the Pensacola in not too long a time. I've already got 58,000 experience of the 70,000 necessary to move up to the Tier 7 Pensacola. Nowhere near the amount of money that I'm going to need to be able to purchase that ship. Not to mention the fact that, from what I hear, it's not the greatest ship to play. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. I don't want to muddy the waters on that ship until I've actually had a chance to play it and make my own decisions. So tonight, let's see if I can't get up to rank 14. And if that happens, then maybe we'll throw in some gameplay for some other ships. I've been working my way up in the Mutsuki, almost to the top hull. Looking forward to getting the more advanced guns, because the guns aren't that terrible in this ship when compared to the Minikaze, and the additional rate of fire on this up to 10.4 rounds a minute is actually going to be a very, very nice change. That is a huge bump in the rate of fire. Couple that with the 10-kilometer torpedoes, and this thing is a pretty nasty ship to come up against. So let me throw on some signal flags for some ranked battle, and we will go ahead and hit that battle button. Let's get some extra XP for this battle. Let's reduce the amount of repairs it's going to take. And what else do we have? Lots of... Oh, magazine detonation. That would be something I would like to avoid in this battle. And you know what? I think that's probably going to do it. Doesn't look like... Oh, they did actually open this up. Aha! These flags are awarded for the end of the season and for achieving rank 14. Who knows? We might actually try to go for rank 14 tonight, depending on how the battles go. But let's hop into battle and see what the matchmaker gives us here. Whole lot of battleships in the queue, not a whole lot of cruisers, not a whole lot of aircraft carriers, and barely any destroyers. Heck, I don't know. That looks like this might be a little tough on the matchmaking side. There's a whole lot mess of battleships to go up against. And interestingly, we only got thrown into a match with 2. Now, I found out something interesting about the Cleveland's guns. When firing armor-piercing at battleships, if you're firing at the extreme range of the guns, it does actually have the ability to penetrate the armored decks. And I was actually doing some pretty significant damage to a Tier 5 New York battleship at a range of, oh gosh, it was like 12 kilometers. Very, very high arcing shots. They were coming down, and I actually scored 1 Citadel penetration on that New York at that range. It was rather nice surprise. But definitely, if you're at anything under about 8 kilometers, definitely fire high explosive rather at the battleships because your armor piercing are never going to penetrate the side. Okay, so what are we doing here? Team layout. Let's find out what the team has in mind. Alright, I have a sneaking suspicion that we are probably going to head over here to the southeast. Alright, let's go ahead and put up our fighter since we are probably going to get incoming stuff here pretty soon. And I've got 4 of them, so it's kind of a waste not to put it up now, because he'll be up for 6 minutes. Yeah, our carrier needs to move. Alright. I definitely need to stay with the battleships so that I can offer air cover. So I can put up that rather nice defensive fire capability. And here we go, incoming fighter. Oh, we actually have targets at extreme range. Will those hit? Those are looking good. There we go! That is what I like to see. The rest weren't so good. But we got a destroyer who's about to come into view here. See if we can't get him, unlikely as that is. Oh, those shots are way off. Let's give it a way a bit more lead. Out to there. Alright. Time to trigger the defensive fire capability and nail these.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
Nail these torpedo bombers here.
Fighter destroyed.
Got ourselves nailed by the battleship as a result of it, but hey, at least we managed to get away with only 1 torpedo hit out of that. I can live with that. Still detected by something.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on normal alert.
Ooh, they are focusing me down. I need to be somewhere else. Let's not hit our battleship. That would be nice. Whoa, that was close. I almost just got shot by my own battleship. He's at the extreme limit of my range. That's probably not going to hit. But I needed to turn around and target this destroyer as he comes around the corner of the island here. And avoid taking hits, because that is nasty. Okay. Here we go. Destroyer in sight. Those, unfortunately, are not going to go over the island. That's fantastic. Why are these shots not going over the island? What is up with the targeting system? Okay, very close enough range now that we can start targeting this guy. There's a nice broadside. Oh, he's turning. Those are going to miss. Taking nasty hits from this other Cleveland. See if we can't dodge a couple of these. There we go. Alright. Time to load up some other ammo. Doing a good job of dodging these shots here. He's going to turn in on those, unfortunately. There we go. Got a couple of hits there. Time to vary the speed. Throw off his shots a bit. Oh, just missed those. Well, not a bad exchange, but I am now largely separated from my my fleet here. Then again, I am apparently the only defense left for our Bogue carrier, so I am going to have to stick around at least for a little bit. Not spotted by anything. So that means the destroyer's backed off. Unfortunately, our one destroyer is down. Dang it, I hate not having anything to shoot at. Kind of caught out of position here. Although I am going to have this Cleveland in range in not too long. Oh, our carrier is an idiot. He's sending his dive bombers after a Cleveland with the defensive fire capability. They're just going to get chewed up. Yep, and he's gone. Alright, he should be popping up here fairly shortly. Where the heck is he? Don't want to get too far separated. This is not looking too good. It's evenly matched right now, but... Oh, there we go. Here he is. Let's see if I can't cut speed and... Nope. Still took most of that. Oh, that's intelligent, Tom. Let's just ground yourself. Whoa, that was close. Just got myself out of that predicament. Nope, let's not run into the other island. That'd be nice. And did take some hits, unfortunately, as a result. Oh, and we got a destroyer up. Destroyer is up. Time to change speed. Nice.
We sunk an enemy destroyer.
Let's not be where his torpedoes are most likely.
Many thanks. Wilco. Torpedoes astern.
Yep, they're the torpedoes. They're coming right for our battleship. Let's not turn into them. That would be great. Okay. One of their destroyers is down. That is a good way to go. Let's see if we can't hunt down that Cleveland. Now that I've got a battleship to back me up. Oh, that's no bueno. Their destroyer just took out our Ioba. This Cleveland driver is actually a fairly competent player. Hoping that with 2 against 1 odds that we can actually nail this guy. Oh, spotted. There he is, there he is. Turning. Set us on fire. And all of my shots missed. Gosh dang it. Oh, nope, did get 2 hits. I'll take it. Spotted by aircraft? What aircraft? Oh, they have a fighter squadron over there somewhere. That's fun. Probably hunting for the aircraft carrier, who has just run himself into the map border. That's good stuff. Need to dodge this island, and at the same time not get shot. There we go. This is a pesky Cleveland. Keeps popping in and out of range.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
I took a hit from the battleship. Send up another fighter just in case there's something else down here.
Fighter airborne.
Got to get back in range to shoot this Cleveland before he takes down our battleship. We are very, very, very close on this battle. We are only up by 20 points. Unfortunately, he is just as fast as I am. Alright.
Our victory is
Very, very nice. Battleship took him out. But he's taking fire from the other flank somehow. Ah, the destroyer's over there. He's firing from inside the smoke cloud.
all stations. Proceed to capture that area.
Where the heck is he? Unfortunately, just cannot see him. Dangerous. I'm heading straight towards this guy. If he decides to turn and launch torpedoes at me. There he is. Rats. Yeah, there we go. We won on points. And that has got us to rank 14. I guess I misquoted myself at the beginning of the battle. I thought I'd only managed to get to just to rank 15, but apparently I... Oh, they changed the system! That's interesting. So if you do really, really well, apparently you get both the new rank and a star in the new rank. That's also new, apparently. Huh. Well, that wasn't a spectacular showing compared to my last one. Wow. Yeah, we only did 20,000 damage, as opposed to my last one where I think I did, oh gosh, I think it was 80,000 points of damage in the Cleveland. But we spent the majority of that battle fighting off the other Cleveland, who didn't do so well. He shot down 12 planes because our carrier driver was an idiot. But yeah, not so much on the damage front. But you know, that's how this game plays. Sometimes you're caught out in the open. Sometimes because your team just turns around and goes the other way, and sometimes because you're just not paying attention. So let's see what that gave us. Rank up is completed. What did we get out of that? Doesn't really tell me. Tells me I completed it, but not what I got when I completed it. Well, I got a flag, so that's a welcome change. Oh, here we go. I got 1 Juliet Yankee Bissell 2, 1 Juliet Charlie, and 1 Sierra Mike flag. That's a rather low reward. Maybe they changed the reward system so that when you're down here at the low ranks, you don't go get a whole lot out of it. But heck, you know what? If I earned a flag, I'm going to go ahead and fly it. There we go. I've now officially made rank 14. I can be proud of it. Well, now that we've actually successfully done that, let's see if we can't hop into something else and get into some regular battles here. Alright, signal flags. For this, I definitely need some extra XP to get that hull. Let's save some credits on the back end. And what the heck, let's not get blown up. Sounds like a pretty staple of driving a destroyer. I have actually on 2 separate occasions been detonated by high explosive shells. It's not a fun experience. On the flip side, I think I've 3 separate occasions on the 533 battles that I've played. I've detonated a ship, which is a very, very satisfying experience. One time was in a tier 3 destroyer against a Phoenix, and I hit him with an HE shell and took off 20,000 hit points. It was fantastic. It actually was on one of the streams, and I was so up in arms about the fact that I had gotten my engine or my steering, or I can't remember which, knocked out twice. Then I was, basically doomed to die. Basically impaled onto an island because I couldn't steer or couldn't move or something like that, and decided, what the heck, I'll shoot at the Phoenix, and I fired off one salvo and killed him. It was fantastic. It was the stats on that game at the end were pretty hilarious. I think it was 4 shots fired, 1 hit for 20,000 damage. But let's hop into this. Let me just refresh my memory on what its capabilities are. I do apologize for any of the forehead wiping going on here. Strangely enough, Southern California is an arid environment, and even though we're well into November, it's deciding to heat back up again. So we're back up into the 80s for the weather, and even here in the evening hours, it's still like 70 degrees. So combine that with the heat that my gaming rig is putting out, and this room gets a little on the toasty side. Do I want to spend the 1,000,000 credits to get this, to go into this battle? That is not a bad idea. Let's see what we can do here. Flooding and fire extinguishing, full power, or rudder shift time. I like the idea of rudder shift time to increase my maneuverability. Down to 1.7 seconds for a rudder shift time. Hells yes. Alright, let's hop into battle and see if we can't stay out of 6.2 kilometers for visibility. Launch some torpedoes at some people, do some damage, wreak havoc, have fun doing it, drink water. That's the thing with the gastroenteritis. You need lots of fluids to replenish everything you're losing. Okay, matchmaking. Not the worst, but not the greatest either. Looks like both teams have got 4 tier 7 ships. We seem to have the advantage in the battleship department, although the Colorado, from what I hear, is not a fantastic battleship. But let's turn off our AA defenses and see if we can't go down there and capture C. Now you have to watch out on this particular map. This new Land of Fire map is that it is a ginormous map, and if you get yourself caught out in the over in this zone here, and action is taking place, even at the B cap point, it's going to take you 4 or 5 minutes to sail over there, even with the speed boost turned on. It's just the distance is tremendous in this map. Alright, looks like we've got 2 Midikazes, Furitaka, and Atlanta backing us up. And it looks like we're going to have some fighter cover. Might spot some DDs for us before we get in there. Let's keep our guns pointed off of the port bow here. All right. These islands are fun to play around in if you've got a destroyer with short-range torpedoes. Very easy to ambush opponents. Who's saying? DD goes A? Q answered? The Minakaze. Okay, we got a cruiser lit up. Pair of cruisers lit up. But they're coming right at us. Should be able to see them here shortly. There we go. Omaha and a Miyoko.
Mayday, mayday, mayday.
Alright. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Let's be somewhere else.
Smoke generator started.
Here come his torps.
Smoke screen set.
Oh, let's not run into the island. That would be fantastic. Not paying attention. Okay. Torps are back up. I want to see if I can nail this destroyer here. That one's down. Don't have range on any of these other ones, but I do have some bombers directly above me. That's always fun. Let's see if we can't be somewhere else here. Last thing I need is for these guys dropping stuff on me. Man, the gun range on this thing is short. And boy, howdy, do these guns take a really long time to reload. See if we can't catch them off guard by launching some torpedoes there. Nope, he didn't take the bait. Alright. And I don't have torpedoes for the short-range shots, unfortunately, which is not good. Get some good shots in on him here. Should be enough to finish him off right now. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. 2 hits and they leave him on 63 health. 93 health, whatever. That should finish him off.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
Okay. Destroyer down. Let's see if we can't get in there and nail us some cruisers. Especially since they just captured the sea point. Yep, there come the torps I was expecting. Alright, what do we got here? No, he's turning. This can be a tough hit. Let's throw some torps out that way and see if we can't make his day terrible. Nope. Those are going nowhere near him.
The enemy team is
He
taking the
turned.
lead.
Alright. It's the unfortunate part about firing against cruisers. They tend to change direction quite a bit. This guy's getting awfully close to me. I need 14 seconds left on the reload. What's he doing? He's sailing pretty much in a straight line now. Let's see if we can't nail him. Oh, he just turned right after we launched. Got to be kidding me. Man, this fighter's gonna spot us. What bad luck. Guns are too soft to be able to do anything against him. While I could fire at him, wouldn't really do much. Alright. Gonna have to get behind this island to see if I can't ambush him. In another 15 seconds. Right up until the point where the fighter flies directly overhead and spots me.
All stations, I require immediate assistance.
Well, maybe he's not paying attention. Maybe he'll get lucky. Nope, he's paying attention.
Smoke generator started.
Those are looking pretty good. At least one of those is going to hit, I think. Oh, no. He managed to freaking dodge everything. That is ridiculous. Well, let's see if we can't shoot him. Nope. Our gun range is so ridiculously short that we can't even get him in gun range. No, that smoke screen did not last very long at all, did it? Where did that other ship go? There he is. Crap. Fortunately, he was on low enough health that my position was superior. Oh crap, here comes the Atlanta again. That's close. That's really close. Crap.
Problem solved, sir.
This guy's making mincemeat of me. But I managed to get him.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Unfortunately, he knocked out my steering as his last shot hit me. I am now stuck in a circle for the next 35 seconds. Let's just kill our speed. Is that Omaha still around? He is. Crap. If he gets within range of me, I'm screwed. Well, team's not doing so well here. Here we go. Steering's back up. Let's get back down there and cap the C point.
Problem solved, sir.
Pop an engine boost.
Engine boost activated.
We're so far out of the action, we're going to need it. Oh, and there's a New York. That's good. Well, let's see if we can't get lucky and hope he'll sail in a straight line. Nope, he's turning. This guy's at least semi-intelligent. Well, as long as I just keep heading in this direction and stay within that 6.2 kilometer spotting range, I won't have to worry about kind of knows the direction that I'm going to be coming from. Guns are aiming straight this way. There's no clue where I actually am. But I can't afford to get spotted at this point. Alright, looks like he may have given up on looking for me. His guns are turning. But we want to try to get him on a side-on shot here. Don't want to try to shoot torpedoes at his tail. Slowly closing that distance. Probably would have to close to at least 6.5 kilometers to launch the torpedoes and actually have them get there. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. They would have dive bombers coming over here.
Engine boost deactivated.
How did I not spot them until they were 5 kilometers away from me? It's probably a long shot. Yeah, those are never going to get there. They'll run out of gas before they get to him. Because in the time it takes for them to get there, he'll have covered the 1.1 kilometers I gave myself. He may be slow, but he's not that slow. The carrier's got the dive bombers pretty much shadowing him. Oh no, those are the dive bombers at the other end of the map. The dive bombers that were next to me, bro. There they are. Alright. Torpedoes are back up. Sure enough, the other ones ran out of juice long before they got to him. I doubt he even saw them. Alright, let's see if we can't get actually right down to 6.5 kilometers before we launch these things, otherwise they're never going to catch them. Point 9, 0.8, 7, 6, 5. And he, uh-oh, they got other torpedo bombers incoming. He might turn to dodge. Bad timing. Bad timing. No, they're still on course. Gosh dang it. I have got to go for that cap point, otherwise we're going to lose. Alright, Hill has seen him now. At least one's going to hit. Boom. Only one hit out of that. That sucked. Come on. Nope. This is game over. Just couldn't catch him. 990, 994, 998. Yep, this is game over. Dang it! Welcome to the stream, Babalugaluga. Well, it's our first loss of the night. You can't win them all. And unfortunately, getting chased off to the edge of the map and then having to come back all the way into the center on a map that large just wasn't enough time to actually do anything. Even with our speed boost on, it took us probably the better part of 5 minutes to make it all the way back to the C-cap point. And not quite enough unless I want to spend some free XP to get this. Not actually going to be mounting it, because that actually does take away 2 of the main guns and turn them into AA only guns. It's not a good way to go, in my opinion, if you're a destroyer. Do we have anything we can do skill-wise? No. No, gonna be waiting for last stand. I gotta get up to 4 points to get that. Alright. Rather than hop into the exact same ship, since you just watched me lose in that one, let's hop into something a little bit different. Let's get you some battleship gameplay. Let's hop into the New York class battleship. Painfully close to getting a second skill point here that I'm going to dump into fire prevention. So let's hop into some random battle in that and see if we can't make ourselves a nuisance of some cruisers, which there appear to be a lot of in queue. Apparently not a whole lot of people playing down here in the low tiers tonight. Only 10 players down at tier 5. Ooh, down to 3. Everybody must be playing in higher tiers at this point. Either that or they're all in the new ranked battle season. I did see quite a few people there when I played my ranked battles earlier in the evening. Okay, what's the matchmaker going to throw at us? Top tier heaven. Holy moly. 3 Königsberg cruisers. Those are all going to be om nom nom for my armor piercing shells. The Congo might be a little bit of a challenge, but at long range, its guns are really inaccurate. The Wyoming does have quite a few guns, but they are also pretty inaccurate. Pretty much the only thing I'm going to have to watch out for is the Minakaze with its 7-kilometer torpedoes. Though to be fair, the St. Louis class cruiser can also make your day a living hell if it gets within range with all of those 152 millimeter guns that it's got. Can't remember if the number is 14 or 16. Keep forgetting to look it up. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and load AP. The likelihood that we're going to have to shoot at a one of their 4 destroyers as our first target is probably a little on the low side. Alright, good. We've got our Gnevny destroyer out front, getting eyes, and boom, there we go. He's spotted one of the Königsbergs, and one of the St. Louis's, and another Königsberg. Okay. Let's see if we can't make mincemeat. As soon as they are in range, which will be very shortly. There's their destroyer. Cruisers are baiting a hasty retreat. That's understandable. And we've got incoming torpedo bombers. Not surprising. And our Königsberg is sailing in a straight line, making himself easy prey for these guys. Alright, 8-second shot. That should be about there. And now it is time to
Torpedoes deployed.
wonder why their carrier is firing at a cruiser. I mean, sure, if you can hit, by all means, do the damage, but odd choice for a target as your first torp drop. And we've got nothing else in range to shoot at except for the destroyer, but we're never going to hit at this range. There we go, the torpedoes ran out of juice. Let's see if their cruisers come back into the fray. Probably not. They are trying to play the long-range game. If it hadn't been for the fact that I had to turn in to avoid those torps, I would be already firing on them. Well, let's lock our guns over this bow. See if I can't close the distance. Alright, one of their cruisers are already down. Must have happened down in the south. Oh, one of our destroyers bit the dust. That is no good news, especially when they have 4 destroyers. Alright, their carrier's been spotted. They are staying at extreme range. It'll be difficult to get shots on any of these guys. All I can do is just close the distance and hope for the best. Nope, no chance that that's going to hit him. But they are just running away. I don't understand it. I've never seen this kind of behavior out of a random battle team. Well, they can only run for so long before they run out of map border. So let's dodge the island here. those shots would never hit. And we do have a cruiser that's coming back into range. It's a St. Louis. Okay. We'll take a shot at him. Coming right at me, right about there. And the Königsberg's firing at me. Both Königsbergs are firing at me. Okay. Well, I am the only ship out here. That makes sense for them. Let's see if my next volley can't make mincemeat of them. We're about there. Looks good. We've been set on fire, but alright, 2 fires. That's no bueno. St. Louis is starting to come into range. That is also no good.
Problem solved, sir.
Alright. Coming around. Want to get a shot on this guy. Right there. Oh! Dang. Just miss. Alright, we are unfortunately now well within range of this St. Louis. So we are going to be pelted with shells. Time to turn and give him the good news. I took off a significant chunk of his health. Okay. Shots are going to be reloading soon. There we go, and he's down.
Cruiser destroyed.
And I've got another gun left over to take a shot at this carrier, if I can get them swung around fast enough. Probably never going to hit, but you never know. Close. No cigar. Alright, he now sees that shots are coming his way. He's probably going to want to be somewhere else. Excellent. We've got him on the run. Nothing to shoot at right now. Let's crank those boilers up to full blast and, oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Bogue. How are you? don't want to lose too much speed, so I decided not to turn and use the center gun. So I want to try to catch this guy. Even at full speed, his top speed's only like 16 knots, so I want to keep gaining on him. Let's go ahead and pop another one of our repairs. See if we can't cut down on the expenses for... Those are probably never going to go clear the island, but you never know. Nope. Right on top of the island. This is one of the disadvantages of the American battleships. They have an incredibly slow rate of speed, so once you're on the other side of a battle, you're pretty much stuck there. And I am unlikely to get back into range before losing out on my ability to shoot at something else. But we might get lucky. Oh, hey, there we go. Oh, please let one of those other ones hit. Yes, baby!
Aircraft carrier
I like it. And there, the Königsberg is down. We got 2 destroyers that are left. Let's reload HE for that. And hope we get within range to fire at something. That would be nice. Not likely going to happen. We are likely going to cap out before that happens. Holy moly. We are annihilating these guys left and right. And there's the other destroyer on very, very low health. Never going to be able to get a shot to clear those islands. So while he's running... Oh! We got him. Blind shot, nailed him right after he dropped off the radar. Not a fantastic showing, but not bad either. We hit 22 shots for 34,000 points of damage. We only took 14,000 points of damage in return through some clever maneuvering, but could have done better than that. Just the team disposition was weird, and the enemy cruisers decided to run, and what can you do? Okay, we are at 1 hour. Probably have enough time for 2 more matches. So let's start off by hopping into the Karlsruhe. I think I definitely need some experience on this one to clear this tier. I would like to get away from this ship very quickly because it is a pile of crap. I heard one person say that this was like a mini version of the St. Louis at tier 4, and yeah, no, it's not. It is a slow cruiser, does not turn quickly, does not have the armor that the St. Louis does, and doesn't have as many guns as the St. Louis does. And I fired AP shells at a tier 6 cruiser in this thing broadside and done 0 damage to it with hits that were connecting dead on. And that just gives credence to the fact that these 130mm guns are just trash. The St. Louis's guns, at least at 152 millimeters, had the punch behind them to be able to go through cruisers of higher tier. So if you came across a tier 5 cruiser, oh yeah, fire AP at them all day long. But this thing, unless you're going up against tier 4s or tier 3s, you're going to have to start firing HE just to make a dent in any of them. Like if I were to fire it at this Furutaka, no. I'm gonna have to fire HE at him. There's no way that my shells are gonna penetrate that. And it's a lightly armored cruiser. Okay. Rule number 1 on this map, do not end up being the ship that goes north when everybody else goes to the southeast. So let's see where people are going. Somebody in chat wailing on about how much he hates the New York. Okay. Looks like the majority of the team is going to the southeast. That's a good thing. Oh, hey, we've got destroyers up. But he's already popped smoke. Come on, drift into range, drift into range. I want to hit you. Oh, he slowed down a lot. Of course, as soon as the island is between us, I didn't get another shot at him. Probably not a good idea to head into the center by myself, so I will avoid that activity with great pleasure, because I do not want to get shot at by that Wyoming over there. It's 20 seconds most likely. Probably are no longer spotted by the destroyer. Something popped up there for a split second. What was that? Uh-oh. Detected by the fighters. I'm going to start maneuvering lest I get hit by something from long range. And make sure I don't run into the Phoenix behind me. Alright, we got a Myoki. That looks like a good first target. Coming into range. Oh, he's traveling really slow. The shots were a bit too short even. He is now completely stopped, I think. There are the shots I was expecting from the other stuff. Was not expecting it so soon. Time to be somewhere else. Right into my Phoenix. Oh, why, oh, why have they completely and utterly focused on me? I have no idea. Everyone's focused on me right now. This is not good. I am dead in the water with my side onto a freaking battleship. Bad juju. Bad, bad, bad. Hopefully I can get this guy down before he fires again, but it's unlikely. I am being wrecked here. Not a damn thing I can do. Hey, there we go, we got him.
Battleship destroyed.
Just in time. I'll probably get annihilated by something else. Hey, there we go, repairs up. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. That was exceedingly painful. I don't think I've ever been in that situation before where I had no engines, on fire, and being targeted by multiple ships all at the same time. Wow, my repair ability is on cooldown. That was ugly. And there's the destroyer hunting our carrier. Well, let's see if I can get back around there and help out. Unlikely as that is. Yep, he's got torps in the water. Man, does this thing maneuver slowly. Oh, if I do that, I am going to come across all 6 of their enemy ships. That is probably the worst decision you could possibly make. But I gotta try to do something about this destroyer. This is a terrible situation to be in. Holy moly. One of the destroyers cloaked. It's firing from stealth in that smoke cloud. New York battleships being pelted from multiple ships. There. That's probably where the destroyer is. Nope, he moved. There he is. He's firing. That's an awkward angle to shoot things at. He's at full health.
The enemy is about to win.
Yes, yes they are. Nope, that's never gonna hit him. Being pelted by this Königsberg. Well, you know what? If he keeps sailing on in a straight line, I'll hit him with some torps. And I'm down. No support from my team. My team was all dead on the other side of the map. Being nailed by at least 3 ships. That was an ugly way to go. I knew it was probably a death sentence to head down there, but I had to try to save my carrier. And nobody came to back us up at all. That's great. Alright, one final battle for the stream before I have to call it a night. I'm thinking Furutaka. Let's toss some signal flags on there. More experience, less repair, less magazine detonation. Rather, no magazine detonation. Speed, now this thing's already fast. Credits, nah. We only want to do that on the premium ships. And then what do we have? Still a long way off from the next one. Okay, we have 10-kilometer torpedoes. They're a little on the slow side at 59 knots, but we get detected at 12.2 anyway, so it's not a real issue. Let's just go ahead and hop into our final battle for the night. See what the matchmaker throws at us. A lot more people in the Tier 5 queue right now. That's an interesting change from our previous attempts. Ew. That's some pretty ugly matchmaking right there. Bottom tier. 4 Tier 7s on the enemy team. That Nagato probably is going to end me. Well, we'll do as best we can. Hope that people are shooting at other ships. Try to stay at long range. Make the best of it. After all, we do have guns that go out to just shy of 13 kilometers. No enemy carriers on the enemy team. Still, launching a fighter is not a bad idea when you start getting around to the islands to get visibility.
Hang in there. Help is on the way.
Alright.
Capture that area.
Looks like we got destroyers going for C. You know, I don't think I've been on this map before. Hotspot. And somebody in chat says they hate it. Alright. Don't want to get too far out in front. Looks like our Colorado hasn't loaded in yet. That's fantastic. Well, do we go around the other side or we try to take A? Screw it. Let's go for A. We'll deal with the consequences afterwards. And try to get that early point advantage. In chat, they're deciding that we shouldn't go for A, but the both of us are already here.
Fighter airborne.
All right, time to slow down. Start swinging our guns around the other way. Oh boy, there's the Nagato. just dodged that bullet. Not run into our York. Nothing left to shoot at. Well, we managed to get the ACAT point, but it was pretty high cost. Cleveland's already at half health. He's on fire. Enemy team already has the BCAT point. New Mexico's about to run aground. I didn't think the Königsberg had that long range of guns. Oh, uh-oh. We gotta swing our guns around the other way. Load AP. We got an Omaha cruiser coming around. That may have been what spotted us, or it might have been one of their destroyers. Kind of hard to say. Either way, we're going to have targets up here momentarily. There we go. Alright, come on guns. I want a full broadside on this guy. Unsuspecting. And he turned away, and most of them missed. One glanced off. There we go. Citadel. That is probably not going to hit. I spoke too soon. Holy cow. 2 citadels. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. He is regretting coming around that corner. Alright, unfortunately now I am stuck against this New Mexico by myself. He is turning away, so am I. I'm going to drop off the radar and head the other way. Yes, go the other way, go the other way. I'm pretty alone back here. Oh, and they've got a destroyer in the ACAT point. Detected by something. There's probably a destroyer sitting right there. Nope, there he is.
Proceed to that area.
How did he pop up on radar for? Oh, the fighter must have spotted him. Okay, that's no bueno. Even more no bueno is the fact that our New Mexico is going up against 3 ships by himself. Time to load up some AP. Hope I get some citadels, because this guy is in real trouble.
All stations, protect that target.
Yep, those are looking good. Only 1 hit. Ah, come on. Can do better than that. There we go.
Enemy severely damaged.
Alright, let's see if we can't nail this Omaha. There, he's down.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Uh-oh, Fuso firing at us. Ooh, that was close. That was very, very close. Come on, guns. Swing around, my friends. No bueno on that. Oh, I just took a nasty hit. I am now pretty much a one-shot. And sure enough, I need to retreat quickly. That's probably going to end me. Oh, somehow it did not. Well, one of my torpedoes hit. Can't complain about that. He's probably going to try to end me with his next volley. Only 1,500 damage out of that. There comes the fatal blow. Holy moly, how did I survive that? I have no idea how I survived that. But the next thing that touches me, I'm dead. Whew! That was really close. Really, really, really close. How can I get back into this battle and not take a chance of getting hit by something? It's Königsberg, maybe?
Our victory is in sight.
Yes, it is. He was on Insight and then disappeared again. Awfully, awfully, awfully close. Oh, come on, don't do that. Never fails. Right as I pulled the trigger. Well, this game looks pretty much in the bag at this point. We are going to end up capping out here probably in the next 45 seconds to a minute. Since we only need another 121 points. Likelihood is I won't even get into firing range of anything else before the match is over. Go ahead and launch our fighter just in case we get some visibility on that last destroyer. Oh, and they are capturing a... Okay, that is probably their destroyer. Go ahead and turn on our acoustic here. Should be able to finish him off with a volley. Oh, never mind. We won. About 2 seconds away from being able to see the bow of that ship to be able to fire at him, and nope, don't get it. Hey, look at that. Tier 5 ship pulling its weight, getting a lot of XP for not a whole lot of damage. Yeah, and when you're at the bottom tier in this game, or in any World of game, you know, you gotta play as a supporting role, and honestly, if you can do a decent amount of damage, you're helping your team. The longer you stay alive, the better. And you know, I'm not actually at all disappointed with what is that, 37,000 points worth of damage. It's actually pretty impressive given the matchmaking. We did run up against some nasty battleships that did do some pretty significant damage to us, but you know, our 30,000 hit points held up well enough to be able to get us through to the end, even though we were down to a sliver of our health. We got so lucky that that cruiser there at the end only managed to knock out the torpedo launcher on our port side there. But I definitely think that is the best way to go out. That was a fun match. All in all, not a bad night. You know, we had 5 matches. We won 3 of them, so it's better than 50%. I can always approve of that. I'm running at 55% globally on my account, so certainly can't complain there. 4% on the draws is a little on the high side, but you know, you take them as you can get them. You know, this early in the game, in open beta. Actually, you know what? I don't know if these stats include the open beta stats, because I thought that I had run more than 500 battles globally, but who knows? All in all, a good night. I look forward to seeing you guys again on Sunday. We may change things up again a bit. Throw in a little Armored Warfare, possibly new game I picked up in the Humble Bundle sale this weekend. I picked up Sid Meier's Starships, which is a turn-based strategy, galaxy domination style game. Those have always been one of my favorites. I'm a big fan of the originals, Master of Orion, and we don't talk about the third one. That one's pretty bad. And you know what? It's just been a great evening altogether. I appreciate you guys sticking with me, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Have a great night. This is IceGT signing off.